Ah, the Partridge Family. Who were they? What was it? And how did it end? I can explain. Paul here. Welcome to another episode of Mugwumps Unplugged. Today we're diving into the psychedelic world of the Partridge Family. So buckle up because this is going to be a wild musical ride. Partridge Family was an American musical sitcom that aired from September 25th, 1970 to March 23rd, 1974 on ABC. It was created by Bernard Slade. This show was a kaleidoscope of family fun, teenage drama, and catchy tunes. Imagine a family band traveling the country in this colorful bus behind you, spreading joy and music wherever they went. Sounds awesome, right? Well, it was. Who were they? Well, the show followed the Partridge Family, led by the matriarch Shirley Partridge, played by the ever-charming Shirley Jones. She was joined by her 5 kids, the heartthrob Keith, played by David Cassidy, the sensible Lori, played by Susan Day, the mischievous Danny, brought to life by Danny Bonaducci, the adorable Chris, first played by Jeremy Gelbwax and later by Brian Foster. Oh, and then you had cute as a button Tracy, played by Susan Crowe. Let's not forget their quirky manager, too, Reuben Kincaid, portrayed by Dave Madden, who often found himself at the mercy of Danny's shenanigans. Okay, the plot revolved around this musical family balancing their rock star lifestyle with everyday family issues. You know, from teenage crushes to school problems and hilarious misunderstandings at their latest concert. Each episode was a blend of humor, heart, and harmony. So what happened? Why did it have to end? Well, let's talk about the bittersweet end. After 4 seasons, 96 episodes, the show was canceled in 1974. The final episode, entitled SOS, aired on March 23rd of that year, and in that one, Shirley's old flame, now a Navy captain, reappears and getting Danny and Keith all in protective mode of their mom. It was classic Partridge stuff, humor and heart, all that stuff. Unfortunately, it wasn't meant to be a grand finale with a neat bow on top. It was just the last episode. So why did it end? A cocktail of reasons. David Cassidy, a teen idol who made hearts flutter, was exhausted and decided to leave the show. He was burnt out from the grueling schedule and the intense fame that came along with being a pop icon. The producers toyed with the idea of replacing him, but, is there really any replacing Keith Partridge? It'd be like replacing the strings on a guitar with spaghetti. It just wouldn't work, is what I'm saying. Moreover, the show's ratings had taken a nosedive after being moved to a new time slot where it faced stiff competition from All in the Family and Emergency. All right, trivia time. Here's some fun facts to impress your friends and neighbors. David Cassidy's song, I Think I Love You, knocked the Beatles' Let It Be off the top spot in the Billboard charts in 1970. Wow, talk about a rock and roll royalty. Danny Bonaducci, who played Danny Partridge, was dyslexic. But he had a photographic memory, and he could memorize not only his lines, but also everyone else's, and that sometimes led to annoyed co-stars when he would correct them. For promotional purposes, Nickelodeon created a new version of the iconic Partridge Family bus when they aired the reruns in the 1990s. That was popular. Talk about a blast from the past. Oh, more trivia? Well, the show's popularity waned in the U.S. It soared in the U.K., giving the Partridge Family several top 20 hits there. British fans knew how to keep the groove alive. Partridge Family was more than just a TV show. It was a cultural phenomenon that left an incredible mark on the 70s. From its catchy theme song, Come On, Get Happy, to the colorful bus here, and the heartwarming family dynamics. It encapsulated the spirit of an era. Though it ended, its legacy lives on, reminding us to keep the music playing and the family bond strong. So there you have it, folks. A groovy trip down memory lane with the Partridge Family. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment if you want, share with your fellow Partridge fans.